Hi all, welcome back to our channel. This video is specially for parents. In this video today I am going to tell you about how to teach cursive writing to our kids. So watch this video till the end. In this video I am going to share with you 5 important tips on how to teach cursive writing to our kids. Okay, let's start. Tip number 1 starts with tracing. Tracing helps the child in getting good grip on the alphabets or letters. So initially when you give them tracing, you can little bit hold your child's hand till the time they feel confidence. But one thing, do not make it habit. Otherwise, if you are holding, then only they will write. Give them so much of tracing practices. You can get all tracing books for cursive writing in all stationery shops. Let them allow to trace as much as possible. You know one thing? Tracing initially will give them confidence in learning the cursive alphabets. Tip number 2, teach lowercase first and then go to the uppercase letters. It is very important you have to teach them lowercase first, then you have to teach uppercase letters, because the pattern used in cursive writing will make the kids feel familiar when they go with the small letters first. However, when they form sentences in all, most of the letters has to be in small cursive letters. So that's the reason it will be very easy for them to understand and learn small cursive letters first. And then you go to the uppercase. Tip number 3, categorize the alphabets and teach them. After finishing these 5 important tips, I will show you how to categorize the alphabets in cursive writing. When you teach kids by categorize them, then they can learn quickly and easily. Tip number 4, move according to the child's pace. Do not rush and teach them everything at once. See, some kids will learn things quickly. Some kids might take little bit time to learn. So just understand your kids' pace in writing the cursive letters. Because if you force them to write, they do not showing any interest in learning cursive letters. So go with the pace of your child. Maybe you can take 2 letters a week and teach them. If they have interest in learning, yes, you can increase up to 3 or 4 letters. Initially, you should not be in a rush to teach everything at once. Tip number 5, this is very important tip, invest your time as well. You cannot just give them a book and ask them to write and come back showing to me. You have to sit with them when they are writing cursive letters initially, because you just have to observe the pattern they are making, because they cannot make wrong pattern and form same letters, right? So you should be aware of the pattern where the child is writing, because that will become a habit. They are writing in a wrong way. Later you can come back and correct them, right? So you should make sure kids are writing in a correct pattern. Make it correct first time itself. You have to invest your time also along with your child while teaching them cursive letters. Writing is learnt only by means of practice. So don't forget to practice each and every single day at least 1 page cursive letter. Practice has to be given, then only your child will learn writing in a very good handwriting. Writing is not some hereditary that they will get good handwriting and all. Practice is the only means to learn handwriting perfectly and neatly. It's up to you how much time you are willing to spend with your child sitting beside them, teaching them very good handwriting that can be achieved only by practice. So these are the 5 important tips you should follow when you are teaching cursive letters to a child. Okay, next I would like to share with you 5 important steps to teach cursive letters to a kids. Okay, let's start. First step is to start with the cursive patterns. First you should give loads and loads of training these cursive patterns to a child. Here is the first pattern type we have. You can see here is look like a loop pattern which are there in the first 3 lines. Now here the same looped pattern but only in the middle 2 lines of a 4-ruled notebook. The second pattern is like this, which doesn't have any loop again in the first 3 lines, and the same pattern in the middle lines of a 4-ruled notebook. third pattern is here, which is the connected loop same like this in the first 3 lines and again in the middle 2 lines of a 4-rule notebook. And the fourth one here, you can see inverted line pattern again, which is in the first 3 lines and also in the middle 2 lines of a 4-rule notebook. Fifth and sixth patterns are here. Give loads and loads of phrasing practices to kids. Initially, do not directly jump into the teaching alphabets because they don't know how to write in a continuous process. So, this will help them to learn the continuous pattern of cursive alphabets. After this is over, then you can start with the lowercase letters. So, trace as much possible till the child is familiar with these patterns shown above. Next is different alphabets groups. This is you have to teach them small case cursive letters, and the first type is clock climbers. Clock climbers are certain alphabets which has some patterns of writing like shown here. They are alphabet A, alphabet D, alphabet G, alphabet Q and alphabet C. And the next type of alphabets are kite string alphabets. They are I, U, W, T, J, P, R, S and O. Third group of alphabets are loop group. So the loop group alphabets consist of H, K, B, F, L and E. And the fourth type, and this is the last type of alphabets, those are hills and valleys. Hills and valleys. They consist of alphabets, alphabet M, alphabet N, alphabet V, alphabet X, alphabet Y and alphabet Z. These are the different category of alphabets. You have to teach kids only 3-4 types. First, teach them to clock climbers. Give them loads and loads of practices. After they finish clock climbers, goes to the kite strings. After they finish kite string, go to the loop group. After they finish that, then go to the Hills and Valleys alphabet group. This will finish all the 26 small case English cursive alphabets. Then now make the child write all the small case letters together A to Z. It's the time to teach the capital letters. So since they have understanding of how to cursive letters are formed, you can directly start to teaching them capital alphabets A to Z. This is how the pattern has to be made. So keenly observe the start and end point of the each and every single alphabet, and the child should write it only in the same way, A to Z. Child learn the capital cursive letters. Now it's time for a child blend different small case letters and write together the cursive words. For example, ant, B for bat, C for cat, D for dog, etc. Give them so much of practices and ask them to write different words and ask them to join cursive letters. In this way, they will learn cursive letters quickly. Teaching them the cursive words, now it's time to teach them sentences. So you first ask them to write small sentences like this is a dog, this is a cat, and my name is Yadav Shine. I am 4 years old. My mother is a teacher. My father is a doctor, etc. Finish writing the sentences, the last thing is to make them write a paragraph. After the kids writing sentences, then it is the time to write short paragraphs. So you can give them a short paragraphs and ask them to copy the same. Like my name is Yadav Shaim, I am 5 years old, something like that. It can be about anything, my school, my pet, my hobby, my friends, my family. You can take any short paragraph, one-page paragraph in a 4-row notebook and ask them to write it. So the ideal is to start writing cursive letters for the child when they get into the senior KG, that is UKG. When they finish their junior KG, when they enter into the UKG, you can start with the cursive patterns, then slowly start the small case letters, then uppercase letters, then cursive words, then comes the cursive sentences, and finally the paragraphs. This is the stage by stage procedure of the cursive letters for any kindergarten students. I think this video is very helpful for you to teach cursive letters to your kids. If you like my video, don't forget to like and share. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Press bell icon for my latest video updates. Stay tuned for new videos. Thank you. Bye bye.